underway. Jackson's going to test the coverage this time. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. So the rookie quarterback will take the field, trying to improve week by week.
Well, he's getting some experience. It's not a lot, but it's enough to help him feel more comfortable and I think play better. He should do well here today.
The Colts will take the snap from the 25. He's brought down at the 25-yard line. Here's the starting offense with a receiving core that can be so dangerous in a game like this. Second down following the run. The Colts line up in the pistol offense. He's got the catch. And he's tackled at the 34-yard line.
What can a defensive back do in a situation like this? The answer is nothing. How about the throw right on target by the quarterback and a good route on that out route by the receiver?
Third and short following the completion. Go draw, fights through contact, and that's good for only a yard or two.
That time, nice job. Offensive line gives him a little hole, and he gets in there and shows his toughness and picks up the first down.
First down here after the run. The Colts in the pistol.
Let's go. First of the year. First of the year.
Cortland Finnegan with the interception. He's in the clear, taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Well, when you study the offense and you know what they're going to do, you're able to make plays like that. You time the interception perfectly, you make the catch, and you take it all the way back for the score.
The Panthers now will tack on the extra point. Add the extra point. The kick is good. No return here. This will be coming out to the 20. The Panthers defense buckled down the last time and got the takeaway on the interception.
Yeah, give the players some credit, but also give the coaching staff a lot of credit. They were calling aggressive defenses, and when you keep being aggressive on the defensive side, sooner or later you're going to get that turnover.
First down at the 20. They'll go ground. Picks up 8 here.
our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
2nd down and 2 to go after the running play. Here's the handoff. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Yeah, Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense is going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
The Colts have it at the 34. They hand it off to him again. As we set now, the defense, remember, he was the defensive player of the year in 2013, and he is Luke Kuechly.
Every defense would love to have a middle linebacker like Luke Kuechly, just where they can read the plays, get to the guys, make the tackles. Just a hard worker and a great leader.
Second down and 7. He's going to get another carry. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Cleaners at tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. Pass is intercepted. Midway through the first, and this offense now has a chance to build on that lead.
The biorhythms are there for this football team. They woke up, the moon was in the right place. It was all good, Jim, and we've seen it here. Both sides of the ball playing very well.
Stewart's lined up in a single back formation. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. Brought down by Vernon.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on first down. The Colts defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Stewart's going to take the handoff now.
The Colts defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
It's 3rd down coming up. The Panthers come out in a bunch set. That false start penalty will push them back 5 yards.
False start, offense. Still 3rd down.
Third down after the penalty. The Panthers come out with a split backfield. And he's out of bounds. And it'll be Nortman back to punt. And not a favorable bounce this time as it's headed to the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers defense would like to come up with the same kind of result they had the last time when they had the interception.
Jim, that was awesome. It's so hard in this league now to get an interception because if you look at the receiver the wrong way, they'll throw a flag. So good job by the defense.
The Panthers lined up in the nickel. First down at the 20. And that's Tillman in on the stop.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. Cleaner's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. Jones all over the ball carrier.
Well, there's no doubt what to do in a situation like this. You do not take a chance and put your team in a position where they have to make a big comeback in the second half.
Third down on the way. The Panthers set at the line. Dime package. Out of the shotgun formation. Got the catch. One-handed.
Nice job that time by the defense. Knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
All set to punt here. Again from the 17. They bring him down at the 33-yard line.
The Panthers love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Panthers offense coming out now, hoping to get something put together. But this has become a defensive battle so far, Phil, and a busy day for the punters.
Yeah, and it gets frustrating sometimes when you're playing these type of battles as a quarterback or as an offense. So you got to be careful, respect what the defense is doing, and try not to make a big mistake.
The Colts with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 33. Jonathan Stewart with the catch. That's a gain of 10.
The Panthers did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now second and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
Second down after that pass play. Jonathan Stewart with the football. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
The Colts defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 47. And a gain of 4.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
The ball is spotted at the 49. The Panthers come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. 2nd and 6. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. That's his first reception today.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Inside of 30 seconds to go. First quarter, first down. The Colts defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 42. And intercepted. He's brought to a halt.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Colts are experiencing a little bit of a drought here offensively, having gone 3 straight possessions without a score. What do you think needs to be done to buck that trend here, partner?
I'd say it's a little more than a drought. This is some awful offense, and there's many things you've got to do. You got to tell your offensive line to pick things up. When the offensive line is aggressive, it gives all the stars a chance to succeed, and that's what they got to do here. Offensive line, get it going.
Going to be a false start call on the offense.
False start, offense. Still first down.
The Colts lined up. Everybody split out wide. Out of the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle. And it's swatted away. It's now 2nd down. The Panthers lined up in the nickel.
Get ready. Pass 38. Pass 38.
The Colts get a first down. That's his first reception today. One quarter complete, and we'll take a break as you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Papa John's, the official pizza sponsor of the NFL.
The Colts on offense here to start the second quarter.
Let's go.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And Kuechly in on the tackle.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch it.
The Colts take it from the 43. Launches it down the field. Intercepted. We got a tight one early in the second quarter, and now the offense will look to build on the lead coming off the interception.
Yeah, you know, it was a good job by the defense taking nothing away from them. But what was the offense thinking with that play call and that throw by the quarterback?
Benjamin's not really established himself in this game yet, but as he heads onto the field for the next drive, he can at least take comfort in the fact that his team has the lead.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Jim, and I think also the coaches must get him involved. You always want to get your star players involved, especially when you're talking about a wide receiver, throwing some easy passes, let him get going, and watch this offense even take off more.
You know these wideouts, they want the football, even if the team's leading. They're not happy until they get their hands on the football, right?
Yeah, I think we call those people prima donnas.
First down at the 28. Olsen's there to catch the ball that had a lot of heat on it. That's his first reception today.
This tight end's very talented. He's a good run blocker and also a good receiver. Makes a nice catch on that throw.
Line of scrimmage is the 33. The Panthers take it from the 33. Smith's going to make the tackle. The Panthers have the lead right now, but you would think to keep that lead, they'll want to lean on the running game a little bit more. Stewart struggled to find running lanes in this one.
I think you're right. I think they need to lean on this running game a little bit more. The offensive line has to block better. And sometimes you got to look at the running back and go, you got to break some tackles and make it happen.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Throws the pass. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
First down on the way. Double tight end formation. Toss play. Breaks the long one for the touchdown. They continue to pour it on early in the second quarter with yet another touchdown here, Phil.
Well, I hope the defense learned a little something on that drive. The way they are playing is not working. So you are allowed to blitz in this league. You can take a chance. That's what I suggest. Get after it, be more aggressive, and blitz that offense.
The Panthers for the extra point. Driving extra point is good. Newton's going to look on now from the sidelines. That last drive, he contributed more than 50 yards in the air. The Colts are ready to return the kick. He's got a chance to return this one. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The turnover battle is something that gets discussed every week, and here these interceptions have really hurt them today.
Yes, they have. When you talk about the quarterback, always remember who has the football every single play, and that is the quarterback. So there's a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. The decision-making has not been good, and that's led to all these turnovers.
Two tight ends on the field here. First down at the 23. He runs with it right up the gut.
An off-tackle run, it's a staple of all offenses in the NFL. And a general rule is you run off the right tackle because he is the power tackle, where the left tackle is the pass blocker.
Second down and 3 following that nice run. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
You're running back in this league, and you pick up first downs, and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
Let's go. 38.
First down at the 35. And that's a 2-yard gain.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time when they stopped the play for a short gain.
After running it, it's second down.
Get ready.
They'll run it with him again. That's a gain of 6. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Third and 2 here after the run. They call his name again. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
That time, nice job. Offensive line gives him a little hole, and he gets in there, shows his toughness, and picks up the first down.
First and 10. Staying on the ground. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The football rests at the 44. The Panthers with a nickel look here on defense. The Colts have it at the 44. Gives it to him again.
The Colts offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens to run, loses yards, that's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Loss of 3 on the play. Third and 4 coming up. Looking long. Nice catch.
Nice throw down the field. Big gain by the offense. Nothing like big passing plays. And the quarterback put it right on the money.
Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 22-yard line.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. From the shotgun. Walker's got it. First down.
Well, you get a couple first downs on a drive. It just, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offensive play caller, and there's nothing like dictating to the defense. I love it.
First down, offense readying for the snap. The Panthers defense now is going to go nickel. Gets the handle here. Finnegan's there to take him down. What a drive this has been. Halftime, 2 minutes away. First half winding down as we return from the 2-minute warning.
Coming up to the line of scrimmage at the 11.
The Colts come to the line with an empty backfield. Takes it from the gun. Intercepted. Tackle's made. And with that pick, it looks like the first half will end just the way it started, with this defense dominating in all aspects.
This defense has some attitude, don't they? They play fast, they play hard, and they just dare you to throw the football. Well, the offense finally did it. They took a chance, and they paid for it.
The Panthers have been firing on all cylinders offensively in the first half, and they find themselves in excellent shape as we near halftime.
Oh, man, they are in good shape. I love what they're doing on the offensive side, and don't change anything. Go in there at halftime, pat those offensive guys in the back and say, keep it going. I think they will.
Not where you want to begin a series, backed up this deep. Newton's going to take it from the gun. And it's caught by Stewart. Good for only a yard.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
So they complete that one, yet it's still second down. The Colts with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. Gains 5.
Boy, there's nothing like a draw play. It just catches the defense by surprise, and running backs, they love it because they know they have a chance to get some easy yards.
Offense ready for action coming out of their timeout. On the way, third down. The grab is made by Kelvin Benjamin. The Panthers use another timeout here, and they have 1 left. First down here. The Colts defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Newton in shotgun formation. Greg Olsen has the catch. That's reception number 2 for him.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guard these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
Second and 2 coming up. Newton's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. The Panthers will take the snap from the 25. Over to Greg Olsen with the reception.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down, now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Newton's completed his last 6 passes. First down here. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Stewart's going to secure the handoff. Looking for some daylight up the middle.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
We'll be back to Charlotte after the break for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Panthers are up right now and are looking to keep up the pressure moving forward. The Colts just want to come out after the half and claw their way back into the game. All right, let's roll those moving pictures. Colts on their opening drive. The pass ends up being picked off. Finnegan's going to run it all the way back for the score. Panthers up by a touchdown. Colts have it on 2nd and 5. Here the defense will come up with the pick. Panthers defense forces the turnover. Offense out now following the INT. Stewart's got nothing but space here, and he'll end up sprinting into the end zone. That puts them up by 2 touchdowns. Colts take it at the 11. Here the defense will come up with the pick. Jones is the one who makes the pick, halting the offense's drive. And with that, we'll head back now to Charlotte, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
Welcome back, folks. Jim Nance and Bill Sims here at Bank of America Stadium for the call as the second half is about to get underway. The Colts getting ready to kick it off. With this kick, the second half is underway. Webb's got a chance for a return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Colts defense had a rough go of it in the first half, Bill, and let's see what they can do now to start the second half.
Well, they got manhandled. They got beat up. They got pushed around. I mean, let's toughen up and change things around.
Olsen's a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. And here we go, the first snap of the second half. Stewart's tackled down after a gain of 5. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd and 5 coming up. The Colts go with the dime formation here on defense. Newton's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Jonathan Stewart with the catch. That's a gain of 7.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Newton's completion percentage, 90% on the day. The Panthers from the 37. Jonathan Stewart with the football. Stewart's marked down after a gain of 9. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
2nd down here after that run play. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. Stewart's tackled down after a gain of 2.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Out wide to Ginn. Tackled down right around the 48.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
The Colts defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. 2nd and 10. Newton hooks up with Greg Olsen. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
There is nothing like having a great tight end on your offense now. There's so many things you can do with them. Remember, they're in the middle of the field. They can go down the middle. They can go outside. They can go short. They can go across. They can go out. Tough to cover the tight ends in this league now.
Newton's completion percentage, 90% on the day. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. He's picked off again. A foot race to the end zone. The 20, the 10, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
What a catch. What an interception. And not only that, take it all the way back for a touchdown. You talk about deflating for an offense. Oh, shoot, that gets close to making them quit.
The Colts lined up now for the point after. And the extra point is good. The Panthers now only up a single possession. The gap's been closed in this one. Scores 14-7. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. And this is Whitaker running it out. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. Now, as we see the numbers, a lot of credit goes to the coaching staff for not giving up on the run game. It wasn't working early, but has paid off late.
Jim, you were right that time. The coaching staff, they've shown a lot of patience to stay with the run game. The offensive line, of course, they're playing better. They're tough, and now they're finally getting it done.
The Colts will come out in the dime. First down at the 26. Stewart's marked down at the 27.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. The Panthers at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Newton, handoff. Stewart met at the 30. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
And it'll be Nortman back to punt. Jackson's going to try and return this punt. Jackson's tackled down at the 32.
Jackson's able to show off his talent on that punt return that time. What speed and quickness that allows him to break through some of that coverage and picks up good yards.
The Colts talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
First down at the 32. And now here's the handoff. And Kuechly in on the tackle.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play.
Let's go.
Handoff out of the eye. And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line. This is 3rd down. The Panthers lined up in the nickel.
Get ready.
Set up screen. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense. This defense sure has been impressive for the better part of 3 quarters. They've really played sideline to sideline and just nowhere to go with the football.
I like the way the defense is playing, but let me say this to the offense, and especially the wide receivers. There is not a rule that says you can't get open. You are allowed to separate from defensive backs. They have not done that all day long here.
This will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. First down at the 20. Jonathan Stewart with the football for about 4. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
This will be second down. They'll go ground. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Third down now. Newton standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Secures it with 2 hands.
The Panthers offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the second half. Keep getting those first downs and eat that clock up.
Newton lines up in the pistol. First down and 10. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. Freeman, that time on the tackle.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
Stewart lined up as the single back. Another carry here. Freeman's able to read that play and make the hit.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's third long, and even though their team is losing the game, you can get after the quarterback and hope you can find a way to force a turnover.
Third down. The Panthers come to the line. First down marker is at the 48. From the gun, Newton. He has the grab. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. The third quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the action. Today, it's been all about the defenses. They're set to punt it away now. And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. The Colts offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
The final quarter begins with this snap. It's intercepted. Still a lot of time to go in this fourth quarter, but you'd have to think a score here would put them in a great position to win the game.
Oh, no question about that. I'm just going to go back to the interception. What was the QB thinking? Understand where you are in the game. To take a chance like that here early in the fourth quarter is just unacceptable.
The Panthers have failed to come away with points on 3 consecutive drives. Their offense takes the field again now. What's caused them to go silent here, partner?
Listen, let's give all the credit to the defense. They are being very creative on the defensive side. The coach is calling the right plays, and they are just taking it to the offense right now. The more aggressive team is winning, and that's the defense.
Here's the football resting at the 43. Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. Newton to Olsen. Ducks out of bounds.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Newton's now completed 4 in a row.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
1st and 10. Stewart's taking the handoff. He'll pick up 7 this time. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Ready to snap the football at the 13. Second down, 3 to go. Stewart's got on the handoff. Stewart's brought down after picking up only a yard.
Good job that time by the defense. They're down. It's in the fourth quarter. They are expecting the offense to run the football, and they stop it for a couple yards.
The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run. Newton in shotgun formation. And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, it's a game of chances in the NFL. It's 3rd down. The defensive coordinator said, let's get after this quarterback. He sends the extra guys. He blitzes him, and they get there before the quarterback can react.
He'll try this one from 35.